The new trailer dropped and all I can say is, Jesus Christ's sake, can you lighten the fuck up? Never mind, I'm sorry! The new trailer dropped yesterday, everyone's back on their hype shit for Frontiers again. This game still has potential to suck boatloads of donkey dick. Joking, lads, I think these other islands and bosses and the music, the quality of the CGI, and the amount of content this game is going to have will mark a turning point in the Sonic franchise. Like how Unleashed kind of put an end to the terribly, laughably shit Sonic games. But you had Shadow and 06, then BAM! And pretty much every game after that was good. Unleashed marked the turning point by changing things up with the boost gameplay, and then you have the trend of every boost game needing a gimmick alongside it. Well, this time, the gimmick is the open world, if you even count that as a gimmick. No wisps, no weird-ass lost world control, no avatar, no classic Sonic, no bullshit. I said in my last video what made Sonic games fun in the past, because all I want for Frontiers is it to be fun and enjoyable. Even with games that are quality, they aren't always that fun. Mainly talking about the more recent games, Forces, and I'm mainly also talking gameplay-wise. We've seen a lot of Frontiers gameplay, and yet I still feel there is so much more they're actually hiding from us, you know, since one of the fuckers from IGN mentioned there's a drop dash and I still haven't seen it. Please give us a demo. Please give us a fucking demo, Sega, and I'll suck you dry. I definitely mentioned this before, but Sonic 4 and Sonic 06 were so boring to play and about as dry as a granny's fanny. You couldn't do anything to go faster, and the top speed felt like Sonic in the Simpsons game. Fucking hell, Sonic, slow down, lad. When Sonic only goes slow, the game feels, how you would say, dog shit. The reason his games were enjoyable was because doing shit like running and rolling downhill made you go crazy fast. You felt like you was the bollocks when Sonic's legs turned into an infinity sign. Project 06 makes it so that Sonic and Shadow can spin dash downhill. They gain speed. This makes a big, fat fucking difference. Especially with how much of the terrain in 06 levels is like a half-pipe type thing. You know what the biggest piss take with Forces gameplay is? You could tie an elastic band to your left stick, holding it forward, and then tape down the boost button, and you could probably beat Green Hill from doing that. That game was so disgustingly automated, it was pointless playing it. Yeah, yes. Sonic games have had their automation pretty much ever since the boost gameplay was invented, but at least with Unleashed and Generations, there was still a lot of input needed from the player. That was partly because the stages were longer, but at least you weren't falling asleep as easily. Not only that, stages were a lot more difficult. The fact that Forces doesn't have a drift, but the handling is still shit, just fucking says something there. Look, I only got Forces because it came out free on PS4, so I'm just glad I didn't have to actually pay for this pile of art. Maybe that's a bit harsh. It serves one purpose, though. Frontiers will look like the god of Sonic games if it does one little thing right. Beat the retardedly low bar that was set by Forces. It's not a hard game to beat. Also, Forces levels being really fucking short helped nothing. By the time the level gets fun, it's over. Why bother making music that was longer than 3 minutes? Most of the music for the game won't ever have been heard or needed to be used within the game because each stage lasted about a minute. I shouldn't be able to beat a stage before busting a nut over your mom. Mods have extended Sonic Forces levels, and it makes a major difference. Why was Forces so shit, though? Next time someone does an interview with Sonic Team, please, someone just grow a sack. Ask them why they made Forces so shit. I haven't played Lost World, but that shit looks boring anyway. We all love Generations, though, don't we? And we all love comparing everything to Generations. Why is that? Well, it's the apparent perfect Sonic game. I'm not bashing Generations. To me, Unleashed is the better one. For one main reason. Maybe two. Generation stages are great, but a lot shorter and have way too much 2D in them. Plus, the ranking system is too easy. You can get an S rank just by beating the stage and not dying, and it's not even that difficult to not die. The game has 9 stages as well, but Planet Whiff suck absolute dick, so you basically only have 8 stages. I loved constantly trying to perfect my runs in Unleashed to get that S rank. 1, because you just deserved it, and 2, there is no 2. I just said 1 on accident, so now I have to say 2 before I sound like a fucking dipshit. What's the point of replaying stages in Generations? They're not that long, so only really offer less than an actual hour of fun gameplay. And they don't have the impossible stages Unleashed had, which was so fun. And yes, I know I'm not using background footage for Unleashed or Generations. I like to mix things up. All in all, my point is Frontiers need more reason to replay the stages, because let's be honest, as fun as this open world looks, it also looks fucking boring. It's also a bit harsh. It's not that I mean it looks boring. It means, like, I don't think it's something where you could play it forever. At some point, it will get boring, but that's the good thing about the cyberspace stage. And hopefully this game has DLC. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed it has DLC, but, you know, just make sure there is some good DLC in there. And also, don't make it so that these other islands are hidden behind a paywall. Unless you have, like, a Green Hill and a Chemical Plant Island specifically made for DLC, do that. I don't care. That's cool DLC. That's just giving the game extra content. That's just doing fan service. But legit, imagine if there was only one island and the only other ones you could get you had to pay for. That'd be the biggest pile of horse shit to ever exist. But yeah, a good ranking system, some difficult challenges, and that's all you really need to make a Sonic game replayable. And incentive for these good ranks as well. Like Project 06, the incentive to get S ranked on every stage was that you unlock Super Sonic, or you unlock the ability to take Shadow's rings off, and basically makes the stages even more fun when you go back. And I know me saying what the game needs is irrelevant now because, you know, the game's only like, what, a few months out from release, but push, my child. I mean, I think the only thing I can say now, though, is Sega, you lot can be some fucking assholes, but I will suck you dry. Frontiers is truly as fun as I want it to be, and as fun as the most recent trailer made it look. That's all I'm gonna say for now. If you enjoyed, leave a like, follow my Twitch, link in the description. Don't take life too seriously. I love you all. Thanks for the support, and until the next time, have a good one, lads.